Guys, what's up? What's up? Here we go. This is that little fanny pack from last night I was working on. This is the second one. It's about done. I just got to change the waist strap, crossbody strap a little bit on it. Multicam Arid NSW modular chest rigs. There's a small number of these available. These have never been an option to order in the past. Highlander ID carriers. These are pretty cool. Clear window, a couple internal pockets, business card case on the outside, pens, pencils, Kim lights. We have Multicam Arid mini packs going. These are not orderable. The mini packs are not orderable. The NSWs are not orderable. I think we have purple tool bags going. And then we have black mini packs. And then we're going to have woodland. I think there's black mini packs, black day pack. No, black day packs are done. And there'll be woodland day packs after that, I think. Byron, what's up? 1934. Mallory, what's up? Hot Rod, Ortiz, Empty, Peoples, what's going on? Matthew, how are you? So these are well underway. These will probably finish up tomorrow. Tattoo, what's up? If you guys not familiar with these are 6 internal mags. There's also slot pockets here. You can put radios, more mags, smokes, whatever you want in here, med trays. And then it gives you pals on the face. So you can put zippered utility pockets here. You could put boxes on here. You can put all kinds of stuff on there. And then you also have 6 pieces of pals right here. So you can put a 3 mag shingle here, or you could put CQB mag pouches here, which would give you 8 more mags if you wanted to stack them that deep. Multicam black BBD bags. Those were online. They sold out. They're gone. Big black cocks. We got them right there if you want them. Tourniquet pouches, Coyote, and Multicam under there. Those are done. These NSW rigs, they come with H sets. Ordered Typhon apron coffee when I got the text right on. Do low pro suspenders link up with micro rigs? No, they don't. No, they do not. The H harnesses work with the micro rigs. Love Day, what's up? Sutherland, what's going on? How are you? Bunch of slings finished up today. OD 2 points will be sewing tomorrow. All of the visor covers sold out, I believe. I've got some smoke pouches. I got a lot of different smoke pouches. I've got a lot of triple, double, quad pistol mags. I've got a bunch of different toiletry bags. Coyote 2 points finished up today. Those are ready to ship. Go fuck off somewhere else. Go on. Get. Cat's got meat and all kinds of shit. He wants to chew on these vegetables. These need to go back outside. They're inside because of the storm. McButter, what's up? Do you have mesh pockets available? Ask a more specific question. These are all mesh pockets right here. Moreno, what's up? Prompted you to either do certain orders sooner, make certain kit more. I know you like to do rotation. Matthew, ask a real question. I don't know. Ask the real question that you're asking that question to hope to get the answer to. Just ask what you actually want to ask. We build shit off of, it just depends on how important you are. It depends on what level of customer you are. It depends on what your .mil.socam email address is. It depends on what how good your story is to get us to build your shit faster. It depends on how much money you bribe us with. It depends on what material availabilities there are. It depends on what sewers are working on what and what the other skill level is. I mean, there's 1,000 different things that could answer that question. I wake up in the morning. Well, I don't wake up in the morning. At about 6 o'clock, I start looking at my phone to see. Looks like we're back online. Okay, so what was the last thing you heard? I don't know how long it was dead for while I was talking. Gaff, what's up? Mesh pouch is empty. I already answered you. Studying for the ham, right on. Got tracking on Daypack, right on. Adam Smith, what's up? I start at 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock. I start looking at my phone at 6 o'clock to see who's not coming to work. My toe hurts. My fucking tongue hurts. What really the real answer is I drank too much and I fucking feel like shit and can't come to work, right? Or I'm deathly ill, but don't go to Walmart at 10 a.m. because I'll be at Walmart walking around in my pajamas. It's so I start my day with the human factor. What is somebody that I'm paying money to? What are they going to do that's going to affect the course of the day for the rest of my employees? Because the one constant, no matter what, is that myself and Amanda and Cody, no matter what is going on, will always be at work. Despite surgeries, despite emergencies in the world, we don't ever take a day off. Never. There's never a fucking day off. Just got my son to sleep. Just trying knots and listening live. Right on. Push-ups. I can't work out and go to bed. If I work out, I'm fucking 3 hours away from laying in bed and going to sleep. Lutz, what's up? Crayons, what's up? No other question. Been following us for a long time. Mill orders have always taken priority. Didn't know if there was there's a fucking 1,000 variables, dude. 1,000 variables. What do you do for work? So let me ask you the same question. Like, what do you do for work, and what are the variables in your business? I'm sure lines of supply, people not showing up to work, needing to hire 10 more people, but not having any availability to people that want to work. I mean, it's just human factor. My buddy went into the bank, said he wanted 10 grand out. They told him they had to order the money. That's typical, man. You'd be hard pressed to go to a bank right now and be able to get 5 grand. And they're going to always push you to take a cashier's check. Always. They do not want to give you cash. Yeah, I heard the water company, I heard you guys had some issues, Tactical. I have 180 pounds head pressure at the beginning of the property. We have a reducer there, and then we have double reducers coming in the building. We're the second ones on the line from the pump station. And when they need more power in town, they turn the pressure up. So that puts our pressure even higher. Or that's what I've been told. Yeah, they'll take your money real fast, but they sure won't fucking give it to you. Iridium, what's up, buddy? If anyone wants one of those NSW rigs, let me know. Send me an email. I'll put it online so that you can make sure to get one. Black mini packs, purple tool bags, and Arid. There's Arid NSW modular rigs, and there are Arid mini packs going. That's what's being built. Those should finish up tomorrow. I think all the BBD bags are sold out. I think those are long gone. I think all the visors are gone. I think all black day packs are gone. If there's a black day pack online, then you'll still be able to get one. Amanda, I'm making the mini packs because we wanted them. That's why we're building them. My gauge peg 200. That's fucking nuts. Cut back to 3 employees, and my life is much better. So there's a lot of stuff where it shows if you terminate, if you reduce half your employees, your production actually goes up 100%. It doubles. They show that a lot, especially in like programming, computer work and stuff. If you reduce half of your terminals, your production goes up twice. And that's been the case like when I finally just had enough and I'm like, okay, you guys, you can fucking have a week off and we'll discuss the following Monday whether you're still employed here or not. I suggest you go shop for another job. You've got a week right now. I suggest you go look and see what the job market is and what that entails for your personal life. And I'll fucking cut my crew down and we'll have fucking 3-4 people here. We always make twice as much shit with half as many people. Always. Always. I saw Bob Lester on here, but I don't see his comment. I know I saw him going back through these. There, I had my 13-year-old driving stick shift today. He hauled about 300 yards of dirt. That's awesome. That is awesome. Gary Johnson, what's up? Price's Law, is that what that is? Jack Spirko or somebody who said that? I heard that the other day. The dude that was on Spirko's show. What's that dude's name? I can't ever remember his name. The Permies.com guy. Yeah, those modular NSW rigs are badass. And for 90% of the people out there, they're more functional than the full-blown NSW. Because those are the full-blown NSW without the 2 boxes on there. And the boxes stick way out. So unless you're carrying, boxed belted ammo, for most people, there's not an application for those rigs. Jordan Peterson talks about it. Paul Wheaton, that's him, Paul Wheaton. Was just about to order a deplorable bag, but now I'm thinking about emailing on the NSW. Tyler, you should buy both of them if you want them. I have one. There is one deplorable bag. You will not see those made for a very long time again. I've got a multicam one, and I have a multicam Tropic. We built them. They've been here. They trickled out of here. I don't know why it took so long for them to sell this time. That's a bag we will probably discontinue. The NSW rigs, we haven't built NSW rigs in probably 3 years. If you want one, I would recommend that you get both of them. And I don't care. If you ordered none of them, they're still going to totally sell out. I'm just giving you the information. GE would always turn over the bottom 10 to 15% every year, no matter what. Yep, because it motivates the others. It motivates the others. We had some production issues in San Diego, and we had some high dollar business guys come in, looked around, talked to some people, and they're like, all right, here's the deal. You got to hire 10 people or you got to fire 3 people. I'm like, how does that work? He goes, when you fire the 3 people, it motivates the others and they stop fucking around. But I've done it many times, but it's a temporary fix. It's only productive for about 60 days. And then they're back to how they were. I just picked up 2 2x4 stock tanks from Tractor Supply. Was thinking about cutting them in half to make 4 of them. Are you fucking with me? You picked up 2 2x4 stock tanks, and you're going to cut them in half to make 4 of them. Because you're just going to set them on the ground. You're using them. You don't need them to have bottoms in them. See, I wanted tanks with bottoms in them, because I'm putting them up on blocks. I don't want to have to bend over. I want 100 raised beds this year, and I want all my shit to where I can walk out and not have to bend over. I have plenty of workout. I have plenty of leg workouts on the treadmill and the stair stepper and the elliptical and all this leg equipment right here. I don't need to be doing squats 1,000 times when I'm pulling potatoes or working in the garden. Hire slow, fire fast. Yes, sir, Bob. Amazon offers cash to employees to quit. Get rid of the slackers. I got a couple 2x4 food trays to copy Jack's hydroponic setup for lettuce. Right on. Right on. You can use the food trays. You can also use cement mixing trays. The food trays are probably a little more stiff. A lot of guys use them for reptile racks also. We've been carving a lot of memorial signs and plaques this year. A lot of dead people. Benchmade, nobody's talking about it, man. Those are conversations we have quite a bit when I'm around other people, business owners, and they need to hire a bunch of people, right? And they have people who have just stopped coming to work or didn't come back to work, and they've reached out to them, and like their phones are dead and everything. So the question is, with all these people that they were giving this unemployment to, right? They got all these people to sit home and not work and not travel. Well, the unemployment's over with. They're not getting unemployment anymore. So where are all those people? Because you go to restaurants and none of the restaurants are staffed. You go to stores and most of the stores aren't staffed. Where are those people at? And so my conclusion is maybe they did die. You have multiple people from life insurance agencies. You've got a lot of doctors and a lot of people from coroners, right? They're doing all these autopsies and they're saying they're seeing crazy blood clotting. They're seeing all kinds of people, cause of death, but that's not the actual cause of death, what they're saying. And you have insurance for 64-year-olds, 64 and under, and they said that it's pretty much a plateau for like the last 20 years, right? It's just a plateau, except this year that it's a spike 40%. 40% death payouts right now, 40% elevation this year, this last 12 months. So what caused that? What do you think that was? Was it COVID or was it the vaccination? Where are all those people at? And typically a person that stopped going to work and took the unemployment and stayed home and did all the masking and shit, they typically also took the vaccinations, multiples of them. Lone Star, what's up? Did you get anything new done outside today? No. We had storms yesterday. I was outside a bit today. I don't have anything to show for today outside, though. I did a lot of stuff, but I don't have anything accomplished. 8 to 7 people I know had to take the ambulance thinking they were having heart attacks. 32 to 40-year-olds, all vaxxed and boosted, all healthy and fit. Well, the fact that you have children, right? You have 8-year-old kids, 8-year-old, 10-year-old, 12-year-old kids that are having life flight from elementary schools for cardiac arrest. You have you have these huge spikes of kids. Typically, a child having cardiac arrest, taking an ambulance, taking a helicopter, that's a massive trauma, or that is a existing heart condition. These are kids that are just fucking falling out. Normal, no history of medical ailments, going into the hospitals for heart attacks. What do you think is causing that? They croaked and big corps are importing their replacements from across the board. Yes, they said that we're going to hit 1 million this week, 1 million migrants across the border. Those are just the ones that are documented by Border Patrol INS. That does not include the undocumented people coming through. Diagnostics for cardiac myopathy up over 300. It's fucking nuts, man. So what's the cause? EMTs told me they are responding to hundreds of heart issues daily. Any other color day packs? We're about to do Woodland. Did they go on disability? I don't know. I don't know. What's not in Tropic? What's not in Tropic? I have one Tropic deplorable bag in there. It's possible the numbers are off and it's not online to order, but as of 10 minutes ago, there's one up there. Have you ever studied the Six Sigma manufacturing concepts like process, excellence, etc., responsible for Toyota's success? No, I have not. I have not. That stuff doesn't apply here either. I don't have enough bodies for it. We don't run a production line per se. We run 15, 20 different things every day. We're never running just one thing. That's why my stuff sells out so fast. That's why we build things the way we build them, and we jump around on products. Because if I had 5,000 micro rigs here, none of you guys would want them. You want it because you can't get it. And when it becomes available in a small number, you know there is urgency to it. That's why we don't sit on product. It's literally almost just-in-time manufacturing. Unexplained blood clots. What I have had a couple of yard docs have told me. You should make a defib bag. Probably will be the hottest seller coming up. Maybe so. Maybe. Is the waist strap removable on the day pack? It is, yeah. Yeah, it sure is. So this is the bag I was working on last night. This is the second one. It's clean. It's for the most part how it's going to be. I'm going to change the strap around. It will be a removable waist strap. It will just be a waist strap, and then you'll be able to just wear it up here. You know, you can adjust it, wear it wherever you want, but you can wear it crossbody or you can wear it as a fanny pack, and that'll make it a lot less bulky as well by removing the hardware. So I think it'll just be a fanny pack. I thought I was going to build it to where you could use it as a pouch also. I don't think we're going to do any of that. I'm building this because I want this. It's got some guts inside. It's got 2 pockets on this wall. It's got 1 pocket here, and then it's got 1 big pocket here, and then 2 pockets on the face. And it's really just think GoPro batteries, GoPro. You can put a pistol in there, whatever you want. So I put some grommets in the bottom so you can put tourniquets and put other shit on the outside there. It's the vaccine causing all the issues. I believe that's the case too, Paul. I agree with you. Also looked at Google Maps and satellite images. The whole property so far looks really good. Right on. Like the Frankenstein gear idea, especially if it's all green camos. Yeah. A lot of guys have been like, hey, have you ever thought, I had this idea that nobody's ever had. You should make gear out of all your scraps. Totally could. It actually takes a ton more work to make gear out of scraps. And then you always end up with some that's kind of cool and some that's not as cool. And then people want to pick. When you give people options, they don't buy it. I'll begin when I can jump on the text early enough. Looked at Google Maps. I work at a funeral director during the day. Business is booming. I would suggest getting insurance for your future funeral. That's a good point, man. More people need vaxxed. Still too much traffic in the morning. Remember when there wasn't traffic and they were losing their minds and contact tracing people that were driving? Guy said he ordered the multicam Tropic but still shows available. Got it. I don't think there's 2 up there. Let's look. Haunted disc in the back are the worst. I don't know what that means. So I definitely have 1 multicam. Oh, there is 2. So there's 2 Tropics and 1 multicam. That would be why. The Frankenstein gear idea is that if the time comes when we can't get product, we're just going to build gear, and you're going to have it's like what's coming, okay, in your grocery store. Do you guys realize what's about to happen in the grocery store? People with money will still be able to buy apples. You just won't be able to go. You won't have 16 varieties of apple to pick from. It'll just say fucking apple. And you'll buy the apple or you won't buy the apple. You won't have a ton of potatoes to choose from. You will have potato. That's what's coming. You have a ton of businesses that are out of business and people don't even realize it. You know, 50% of the restaurants in the United States went under, like gone, no longer exist in the last 2 years. Ryan Ray, what's up? The multicam black woodland stuff. Yeah, I like it too, man. That's why we built it, because I liked it. I think I'm actually going to take this bag they're using as a sample. I like that. Tiered racks anywhere special. I've been Amazoning them, but I need about 12 more. Okay, so you never know what you're going to get on Amazon. What are you calling tiered racks? Are you talking about this? Or are you talking about these? So these are Costco. It's a company called Wayland. You can look online, Wayland Storage. I find tons of stuff on it, but it all leads back to Costco eventually. You don't ever find where you can buy them other than Costco. And these are hands down 100% better than the versions from Sam's Club, because I have those also. These are, they're almost like pallet racking. You can also buy real pallet racking, and you can get real pallet racking that's 20 inches deep, right? This is, I think these are 18 inches deep. That must have all moved to Nashville. What are we talking about, John? I think multicam black OD would be a good combo. We did them. We've done some. We've done some. For bungee versus non-bungee single point sling, is the bungee just to stretch, avoid snagging on kit? No, it actually takes a lot of the weight off of the rifle as you move, if it's not in your hands. It allows you also to come out with some stretch when you push out. It's much more comfortable. Like anybody on here that has any of our bungee single points or 2-point slings, chime in if you've used that gun any length of time in training. Got the Husky version for the basement, and they work for what I need. Right on. I heard mini packs, are they all black or black with, they're all black. I don't think we have any more orders for those black with multicam black, and if that's the case, we won't ever build those again, probably. Got my shipping email black day pack, right on. But you don't like to make, I don't know what you're asking. Any difficult gear that people love, but you don't know. Difficult gear costs big money, and I like money. I like money. There's really we should turn off half of our part numbers because we don't profit on them. I should, like all these pistol mag pouches and bullshit, they all take labor. Small stuff takes a long time to build. I should literally double the price on all of our smaller shit, so that we don't sell as much, and people that do buy it, that way it's profitable for us. You're going to see that happening. You're about to see a lot of companies double their prices. And that's going to be priced from the manufacturer to the wholesaler, and then the wholesaler is going to put their margin on. Single point bungee while on Snake Watch all through summer. Any specific task that the non-bungee does better? No, there's nothing that it does better. People buy the non-bungee because I don't trust that bungee sling. What if that bungee breaks? Well, if the bungee broke, you'd just have a single point and you'd adjust it. It's the same guys it's the same dudes. I don't trust that newfangled aluminum Cobra buckle. I just want the old H315 quick fit adapter because that's what I used in Vietnam. Oh, you don't trust aluminum? Okay. The helicopters you were flying around in were aluminum. It's just mindset. Use the single point bungee snake watch. Use single point for weed trimmer. They're great for string trimmers. They are fucking amazing. You know how when you string trim a lot of fence line, your hands are numb? The bungee sling holds it so that all you do is kind of guide it and pull the trigger. Non-bungee is perfect for 22s. It is, but the bungee works perfect for 22s also. I don't know why you would do a non-bungee. Wife works at Sam's Club. They are dying for workers. She got hired at $15 an hour a year ago, now making $15.50 and need people still. She got hired at $15 an hour a year ago. Now they're offering $15.50. Pay more? I mean, you're Sam's Club. Sam's Club clearly has fucking payroll and probably has all kinds of tax advantages as well to them for hiring more bodies. Pay them more. I mean, how's Walmart's always stocked? You go to Walmart, they seem pretty full. What are they paying? Last day for early bird price on Self-Reliance. I didn't even know that, Josh. I only use SOE 2-point bungees. Been through plenty of classes with them. I want a Woodland multicam black wallet. Unfortunately for you, I'm the guy that sits and make wallets. I can spend my time making wallets, or I can spend my time making stuff that pays a lot more money. I can sit when I sew and not sew any production shit and just do higher end custom stuff and make literally 100 times more money. We have wallets that we owe people, and we will be building them. With those, typically come a few extra. But I wouldn't wait for that wallet right now. Oh, Amanda put it in the email right on. Price doubles for tickets after they. Yes, and it's going to go up in price after that again. We have so many people attending. We are trying to make it so that if you want to come, you really want to come. Like, we're not looking for people to come and not participate. We're not looking for people to come and just walk around the compound. We want people that truly want to be here. So that typically, you got the low entry cost because you booked ahead of time, and those are going to be non-refundable. So you don't come, you're not out as much, whatever. But those people really wanted to be here. They committed months ahead of time to come. So as you get closer, if you're like, oh, I got my date for this weekend fucking, bailed out on me, so maybe I'll go to Camden and hang out at the compound for this thing, you're going to have to really want it to come at the last minute. We need to know, and that gives us numbers so we know how much catering and stuff to bring in. Hank's online. No, they're not. They've never been online, and we are not currently taking orders for them. She has a lot of orders. Once those are all shipped, we will determine whether that's going to happen again. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you too, Iridium Group. Other Tropic Deplorable bag. Right on, right on. Now I'm going to have to buy another single point bungee for the string trim. They're great, man. They are great. They'll get way dirtier on your string trimmer than on your rifle. I've used a bungee sling for 4 hunting seasons, and I hunt dogs. Yeah, so that they really shine when you're moving, especially, with a fucking heavier gun where you're shooting up in the trees and you're chasing dogs. They take the shock out of every step you take. If you're behind dogs and you move distance behind dogs, you feel that shit at the end of the day. The bungee slings really help. Frustrating parts long term for dude, what's with all the questions? Why don't you just get to the point that you really want to ask? Just tell me, hey, I make gear and I'm having a problem with this, or what do you think about that? If you think you're coming into this business, I would tell you, fucking, if you're comfortable with the price you're charging, you're not charging enough, and that's with any business. If you sell everything you can make, raise your price until people stop buying it. And when you start getting employees, you are no longer going to like doing what you do in business. You're going to be a people manager, and you're no longer going to make things, which is the reason that you got into this business. Come into this business, make something different from what other people make. If you make what other people make, your customers are going to expect you to charge less for it. Those are not the customers you want. Innovate something, make something better, find a solution to a problem that exists. And just because you want it, that doesn't mean your customers want it. If there's something that you want, so you build it, a lot of times you're going to find that nobody in the industry makes it because nobody fucking wants it but you. Not many others. Yes, right, Matthew. So disclose who you are. What do you make? How long have you been sewing? And what kind of products do you make? Start there. You'll get different answers from me. Are the bolt bags gone? No, we owe a bunch of people bolt bags. We will be building bolt bags eventually. Rifle bags coming back. Don't wait for one. If we owe you one, we will be building it. If you truly need one and you don't have one on order, go buy something that's out there that you can get a hold of. I think that you really, I really think all these companies, all your options you have, I think they're going away. I truly believe that. Like all these years we've been stocking food up and putting it in different locations and fortifying all the stuff we've been doing, like left California, moved to the middle of nowhere in Tennessee. Like that shit's all about to fucking come to fruition. I'll be surprised in the next year if fucking shit's even moving through the mail. Can we get advance guest notice for the Tuesday podcast guest? Brian, I don't know who that is this week. I don't know who it is. I thought we should probably have Ed on to talk about gas masks and stuff at some point. That won't be this week. I have a list of a few people that I would like to do podcast interview with. So I got to reach out to a few guys. Usually what happens is at about 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, I'm like, oh, we should have this person on. I'll say something to Nicole tomorrow, and by tomorrow I forgot it. I-40's closed. Why is the I-40 closed? What does that mean? I only buy SOE. If they ever come back, I'll jump. I understand, Patrick. But if you truly need a rifle case, man, like you really need one, buy something that's out there right now. If you really think about it, if the time comes that you're going to use those guns, you ain't carrying fucking guns in rifle cases anymore. Rifle cases is some bullshit you need because of government regulation. When the time comes, you're not putting guns in motherfucking rifle cases. Canine dude this week will be hard to follow. Ah, bullshit. Bullshit. A major wreck with a fatality. Got it. You got to be like, well, it sucks he's dead, but that motherfucker's dead. Can you let us pass, please? I gave a great, but Matthew, you still haven't told me who you are. So let's start with that. Who are you? And what is it you're making? How do you fit into this arena? Cabela's has a Kryptek branded rifle case. Spikes had a rifle case that was complete fucking horseshit. Complete fucking trash. They looked cool. I bought 2 of them at a gun show. We literally fucking broke it. These motherfuckers, like Microtech, right? Microtech makes awesome knives. They put them in a fucking piece of shit pouch. Why do they fucking do that? They literally put them in a fucking Pakistani $5 pouch. Knife makers, most knife makers are so fucking cheap. Like cheap motherfuckers. They build a fucking $600 to $1,000 knife and put it in a fucking $3 pouch. The zippers literally break when you unzip the fucking pouches. Seeing you still have left-handed shotgun micros available. However, it's a left-handed. Does the same apply to those with AK-M4 micros that it works well with the right? Yeah, they're 12 inches, right? 3, 6, 12. They're 13 inches across. Can you touch your put your thumb right? So if it's a left-handed, let's say you're a right-handed shooter, right? So your hand's on your shotgun. Take your other hand and put it in your belly button. Put your thumb in your belly button and reach over 6 inches with your fingers. They touch without even moving your wrist. You can grab right there. Yeah, you can totally, look. This is your work surface, right? Rifle, shotgun, right? Depending, pistol grip or non-pistol grip, shotgun. You can move everywhere here. That's my thumb in my belly button, right? I don't even have to move here. So can you reload? Can you pull shotgun shells or push shotgun shells and bring them up into the loading port? Of course you can. Yes. Rego just released modular panels for the outside near windows, rear windows. Koos, they've had them out for about a year. They're awesome. I'm actually replacing my Victory panels with Rego's panels. And I just got it's sitting up front, as a matter of fact. I just bought last weekend the washer fluid, the wiper fluid bottle that hangs down. So it's a relocation. It's an aluminum welded, TIG welded aluminum bottle. I think it holds 2.5 quarts of fluid. But the important part is you move it so that it's not hanging down there because it looks stupid. It looks fucking ridiculous. Because the 4Runner mostly is plastic. And when you put a real bumper on there, you cut all that plastic off and exposes all that shit. I've never broken one of your zippers on my Elberstock backpack. I pulled a zipper out in the middle of the use. On your Everly stock, I'm surprised to hear that. I think they use YKK zippers on those. Ed, are you bringing any products to sell in June? Is it hard retaining employees? No, it's hard getting, yes. It depends on the employee, right? People that want to work, they work. Most of my employees have been on payroll over a decade. Spray their bottle black. Yeah, but it's still down there, man. So if you put even bigger tires or you come off of something onto something, you hit that fucking thing. And it looks stupid. Can't find a good zipper? Use YKK zippers. We've used the exact same zipper for 35 years. Mil spec is number 8, number 9. We use a number 10, which is the biggest we can get. When an employee leaves, they're leaving the manager, not the company. Not always. Not always. Things happen. The problem is living in a small town here. You have small town bullshit. You have small town mindset, poverty mindset. Most people work payday to payday, and when they get a new boyfriend, they stop working because the boyfriend's like, well, if you stay home, I'll pay your bills kind of shit. It's very different here than it was in San Diego. When we wanted to hire, because we ran Mexican labor. When you run a sew shop, you run all Mexicans, or you run all Vietnamese, or you run all Chinese, and those don't mix. You hear about racism and whites and blacks and white privilege. You want to see fucking racism? Fucking mix up any other fucking cultures, you'll see real racism. Do you have anything in NWU Type 3? I don't even know what that is, buddy. Use real words. I don't know what NWU3 is. Is that the fucking the blueberry shit? They discontinued it. I've never even seen Cordura in that. Scully is there. He's just wearing I talked to Jeff today. I build guns and do radio frequency stuff. I build custom gear to go along with some of the items. There really is no specific question. Right on. What's your Instagram? I follow some dudes on Instagram. One of those guys might be you. What's your name? Mini Pack holds my 37mm launcher with, oh yeah, it totally will. The 203 style launcher is a standalone chassis. Yes, it definitely will. Where's Scully? He's probably at home. Chest rig work. Nipples to nipple. Ordered mine from SOE. Used it before I knew lefties were available. Let my left hand buddy use it bird hunting. He ordered one the next weekend. So Brian Fraser, for the first 5 years we made micro rigs, we only made right hand micro rigs. So every left-handed dude, he used a right-handed rig. And people get this fucked up in their head between left and right. Okay, it's only in the last few years where anything was different on the left side or the right side of a rig, like in the last 10 years. Chest rigs before that were the same on both sides. So were you able to use the other side of your rig, or did you only use one side of your rig? People just don't know. Look at every LBV through the 90s. Look at all the rigs that Eagle put out, London Bridge. Look at all those. They had the exact same shit on both sides, if there even was a side. You look at the Ranger racks and, you know, the issue kit for the Fisbee kits and stuff like that. It was just 6 mag pouches straight across. There was no differentiate, nothing different from left to right. I don't have a battle belt setup. What's your battle belt setup? Oh, I miss Jeff too. So Jeff's taking care of his mom. His wife is taking care of her mom, and they have a farm. We were talking, Jeff sent me a picture of a submarine for sale today. I said, I saw that, it's pretty cool. We talked for a few minutes. I sent him some urban exploration shit. He said, that's badass. I go, you want to go? He said, man, I can't leave the farm. He goes, mom's progressing in her stuff going on, and he has a farm, man. He's got fucking animals and shit. Same position I'm in. Right-handed world special lefty stuff, right on. There's the thing is, man, can you reach your right hand side with your left hand? Can you reach your left hand side with your right hand? How do you put your belt on when it goes through those belt loops over there? You just reach across. The green Navy digital camo. Isn't that AOR2? And no, I don't have anything made in it. We're busy making stuff that we, sell out of immediately. If I built stuff in AOR2, people don't buy it. We're talking about this right here, right? That's what you want, right? That stuff, is that what we're talking about? The SEAL team stuff? Twisted Nuts, what's up, buddy? How are you? Just put 4 more mags in the pocket so you have 8. Exactly. If you need it. And then on the days when you don't need 8 mags, put a couple bottles of water in there. Put a medical kit and a bottle of water in there. Got tool bag today and 3-slot pocket slide. They're the bomb. Ordered 18-year-old Woodland visor and explained to him importance of good shit over cheap shit. There are some other visor covers on the market. I wish that every one of you guys would buy one of those other visor covers because they're fucking horseshit. They're complete fucking trash. All those dudes selling Molly panels for the back of your seats and selling all that car tactical stuff and the seat covers, complete horse shit. It's worse than China stuff. And China gets a lot of China stuff is fucking pretty decent quality. It is like some shit from Pakistan. It is fucking amazing that people buy that shit. If you see it heavily marketed, I watched a thing tonight about a commercial. I was watching while I was working on something. A commercial came on one of the YouTube videos, and they were talking about this space industry polymer invented for NASA. It's a goddamn Mylar blanket. And they're like, right now, for a limited time, you can get one for $20. I have this pork tenderloin wrapped in it. It's holding heat. It's a Mylar space blanket. It's granted, it's probably a little bit nicer, but you can buy them for fucking $1 at Walmart. Granted, it's probably a little thicker. But if they're selling them to you and they're hooking you up for a limited time only because the material's getting hard to get, they're coming from Alibaba. That's what everybody does. You buy shit from Alibaba and then you weave a story. If you want to make fast money, you sell them inexpensively. If you want to make more money, you weave a story, you have some good production value to your commercial, and then dumb people buy it. Impulse buys, dumb people buy it. Your sales spike in the evening because people are sitting on their screens while they're drinking alcohol. The seat back covers. So I have Grayman Tactical, Grayman seat back panels. They're rigid. I like them. I have Rego Manufacturing. I love those. I never was happy with our seat panel because when you actually put shit on our seat panel, it sagged. It needed a rigid insert, so we just did away with them and went directly with a rigid insert. I didn't think what we were making was the best, so we stopped making it. Starting to tie rebar for the footing. Oh, nice. Right on. Fucking good for you. Bungee 2-point is the bomb. Put on my patrol rifle, extend over armor. Yeah, it works great, doesn't it? Do you have any old Kick non-electric four-wheelers? Prices on old carb shaft drive four-wheelers are getting silly. I don't. Yeah, actually, I do have kickstart on 2 of my four-wheelers, but I don't ever use them. They have electric start also. I have actually pull cords. Cordless tools, Teflon is a space-age technology. Space ice cream, freeze-dried. Yes, I have a bunch of that. Rich, what's up, buddy? Thoughts on Russia cutting off gasoline to Europe and enforcing the ruble payments? I think that's fucking smart of them. We're mad that they're doing what we did. You better watch what Saudi Arabia is about to do with China. The United States is changing. It is being destroyed within. You cannot say that anything that's happened in the last 2 years is in any way good for anybody in the United States. The people making the decisions have been bought or they have fucking blackmail over them. Still making the deplorable bags. No, We just literally talked about that. We have 3 of them here. 2 of them already sold while we're on this video. There might be one available in Multicam or Multicam Tropic. We built them. We hadn't built them for a couple years. We built all of our orders. We built a couple dozen extras of them, and they have sat here for the last year and trickled out of here. We probably won't run them again. If we do, it won't be for quite some time. If you need one and there's one online, I suggest you buy it. And I don't ever say stuff like that so that you'll go buy it. Because when I say I don't care if you buy it, I truly mean that. Somebody else will buy it. First way I know I'm probably getting quality products is when the manufacturer doesn't offer crazy margins. China stuff often has wide margins, yep. Happen to have ID carriers, wanted to get my buddies one. Yes, I have Highlander. I think the only ones we have are Highlander. We made them this week, old orders. We're probably not going to build them anytime soon. It's something we haven't made for the last couple years. Will I do any mountain biking? Yeah, I'm sure I will. The Tacoma, I traded the Tacoma in for a 4Runner, TRD Pro 4Runner, and I also added a TRD Pro Tundra. I don't have the Tacoma any longer. All right, guys. Everybody have a good night. I am off of here. Placed an order this morning. Already got trying. Right on. Thank you for your order.